everyone, I'm Drew Fox, and I'm going to tell you what the fox says. Hey everyone, my name is Drew and I'm a second grader at Punxsutawney Elementary. I'm going to tell you about the day I had on Friday. In the morning, when I got up and tried to make my breakfast, I got in the fridge and dropped the egg carton. Man, I had some eggs waiting to do my mom. She asked me if I was tired. I said I was exhausted. I get to school and my teacher told us to get ready for a vocabulary test. She said to get our number 2 pencils out. I asked her if they were called number 2 pencils because I went poo. She just looked at me. I told her bad jokes like an unsharpened pencil. It has no point. She told me that she wished I would pay a little attention. I told her I was paying as little attention as I could. So I took the vocabulary test and she said they got some of the definitions wrong. I don't see how. The first word was pasteurized, which I said is too far to see. Bacteria is the back door of a cafeteria. Catacomb was what a cat used to straighten its hair. And finally, eternity. I said it's the last 2 minutes of the school day. Right before lunch, I was washing my hands at the sink. I cut my hands and the water started to overflow. I told my teacher, this water is getting out of hand. She told me to quit messing around to get to the cafeteria. I unpacked my lunch. I had soup and I asked the lunch lady if she had egg crackers to go with it. She said no, we are crack-a-lackin'. She told me she could tell me a joke about a cookie, but it was crummy. At the lunch table, I told my friends a few jokes. Did you hear that Phil was depressed about his end? Yeah, he was having a bad lair day. Do you know what it's called when the earth circled his Phil's laundry? Hogwash. Do you know where Phil goes when he gets sick? The hogspital. After lunch, we had recess time. I lost my mood ring on the playground. I don't know how I feel about that. Then it was time for math class. I asked what the triangle said to the circle. You're pointless. Don't worry though, the circle just replied, that's how I roll. How do you count cows? With a calculator. My teacher asked me why I don't like math. I told her it's because it's got too many problems. Then it was time for science and social studies class. My teacher tried to teach us about atoms, but I told her I don't trust them. They make up everything. She told us that Albert Einstein was a genius. I told her, yeah, but I heard his brother Frank was a monster. We learned that Benjamin Franklin discovered electricity. I said I bet he was shocked. She asked me, why are you talking during my lesson? I asked her, why are you teaching during my conversation? Finally, it was time to go home. I asked the driver if he knew why the bat missed the bus. Because he hung around too long. Finally, I think they should do a superhero movie starring Punxsutawney Phil. The tagline could be, who can leap over Punxsutawney in a single bound? Super hug! That's my time, thank you, I'll be here all week. Hopefully, anyway. And that's what the fox says.